In that hour the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Who then is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Jesus called a little child to himself and set him in the middle of them, and said, "Truly I tell you, unless you turn and become as little children, you will in no way enter into the kingdom of heaven." Whoever therefore humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one such little child in my name receives me. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him that a huge millstone were hung around his neck, and that he was sunk in the depths of the sea. Woe to the world because of occasions of stumbling, for it must be that the occasions come. But woe to that person through whom the occasion comes. If your hand or your foot causes you to stumble, cut it off and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life maimed or crippled, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into the eternal fire. If your eye causes you to stumble, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into the Gehenna of fire. See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that in heaven their angels always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. For the Son of Man came to save that which was lost. What do you think? If a man has 100 sheep and one of them goes astray, does he not leave the 99 and go to the mountains to seek that one which has gone astray? If he finds it, truly I tell you, he rejoices over it more than over the 99 which have not gone astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. If your brother sins against you, go and show him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. But if he does not listen, take with you 1 or 2 more, that at the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the assembly. If he refuses to listen even to the assembly, let him be to you as a Gentile or a tax collector. Truly I tell you, whatever things you bind on earth will have been bound in heaven, and whatever things you release on earth will have been released in heaven. Again, truly I tell you, if 2 of you agree on earth concerning anything they will ask, it will be done for them by my Father who is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the middle of them. Then Peter came and said to him, "Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Up to 7 times?" Jesus said to him, "I do not tell you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Therefore the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king who wanted to reconcile accounts with his servants. When he had begun to reconcile, one was brought to him who owed him 10,000 talents. But because he could not pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, with his wife, his children, and all that he had, and that payment be made. The servant therefore fell down and knelt before him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will repay you all. The Lord of that servant, being moved with compassion, released him and forgave him the debt. But that servant went out and found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii. He grabbed him and took him by the throat, saying, pay me what you owe. So his fellow servant fell down at his feet and begged him, saying, have patience with me, and I will repay you. He would not, but went and cast him into prison until he should pay back what was due. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were exceedingly sorry, and came and told their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord called him in and said to him, you wicked servant, I forgave you all that debt because you begged me. Shouldn't you also have had mercy on your fellow servant, even as I had mercy on you? His Lord was angry and delivered him to the tormentors until he should pay all that was due to him. So my heavenly Father will also do to you, if each of you does not forgive his brother from your heart.